Don't look at me like that, Chaz. It's unnerving. I've got a lot of car building today to do. See what I mean? You're already under my skin. I've got a lot of car building to do today, is what I was going to say. Now, I have all the parts. Just in... Oh. No, don't look at me like that either. Somebody tell him. I'm being abused. Chaz, Velasquez, Dougie, Bear, welcome to the stream. How was everyone? You actually went with the low-hanging fruit, riveting. Yeah, but think about it right there. It's got a triple meaning, right? If you think about it. Because I will be bolting things onto things today. Riveting. I will also be... It's ironic because the content is boring and far from riveting. And the car is called a rivet. It's pretty good. It's rare you get an actual triple. I'll take it. Everybody just stop looking at me entirely. Trim, welcome to the stream. I won't let you sub because I'm subbed, but I'm not subbed. Do you know what's weird? Hang on a minute, I've got on here somewhere. You won't be able to see it, but give me a second. I actually checked on your behalf. It says you subbed on the 9th. So it said you subbed on Monday. I've got the notification through. That'll fix it. Bear, thank you for the gifted sub to Trim. Well, that works, I suppose. Bear, thank you for the gifted. Trim, congratulations. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Thanks for the gift sub, prick. Bear, you're very generous. Trim, congratulations. I'm not doing bad, Velasquez. I'm hoping that I can get this car put together today. But I have the daunting task of wiring the fucking thing, and I'm scared. So you subbed on the 9th, but didn't. What a great website, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know why it said that. I don't know, honestly. It seems like subs are drifting for everybody lately. £1 billion company. Blizzard enjoying at least a day where they don't have to be the one called that. Bear, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It seems to have worked anyway. Thank you, Bear. There you go, Trim, no ads. Right, yesterday I picked up the final part for the car, the controller. Then I realised I was missing one of the front links for the left side of the car, and I panicked. I immediately started checking all of the scrap piles, hoping to not have to go to the classified magazine and search the fucking thing for a front left link for the hull. But worry not, in the scrap pile at PSK, we had exactly what we needed. Now we are back. The suspension is fully installed. The engine is in. I don't know if we're missing anything specific from the engine. I do have, like... Well, let's go and have a look, shall we? It is Sunday. And given it's Sunday, there's nothing else we can do, right? Because, like, I can't go shit-sucking because Razor's closed. I can't go to Alcarion's because he's closed. What else can't I do? There's no... As far as I know, there's no firewood jobs at the moment. These are all shit-sucks. Yeah, maybe we'll do that when Monday rolls around. But for now, it's Sunday morning. Look at that beautiful sunrise.
OEE is building a car. You can't build a car in this game. Ew.
And Augur's even moaning. It's absolutely lovely. Augur, welcome to the stream, but I can build a car now. Look! Ignore the dents. That's still a problem. The car is being put together. It's working. Augur, how's the foot? Blizzard give you German adverts in here, so it's all their fault as well. Of course it's fucking orange. It's strawberry field jobs. It's not, Chaz, no. Winter seems to have a habit of causing chaos to strawberries. You pretending to smell the air did something to my brain there. It took you back to the last snow you had. Yeah, that fresh... Lovely. Let me just make sure I've got the radio volume just where we want it. So, we've got a Sunday, a beautiful Sunday, where we can just work on the car. And I'm going to immediately close the outside world out because it's cold as fuck out there and I've got the heating on in here. It's not a bad ride. Problem is it's dented a little bit because I might have thrown it around in the garage. You got that meta testing coming. Shit. Now, there are some components that still need to go on. There is a flex plate, which I don't know if that's for this gearbox. This engine, I should say. Obviously, we've got all the radiator hoses. They're all put in. Don't know where the wiper motor assembly goes. The exhaust headers might be for a different kind of exhaust. I don't know, because we've currently got the normal manifold on. Clutch cable needs to be installed. Brake master cylinder. And then there's all this shit as well. Look, the air ducts and stuff for the heating. No fucking clue how that works, but we've got to work it out. Let me start today by getting rid of a lot of stuff from the garage that I already have installed, just for confusion's sake. So it's going to be a lot of steering shafts. What else is there? These rockers, something's wrong with my cylinder head because my rockers keep flying around. Don't need another main bearing, just old shock absorbers and stuff we don't need. Let's punch the top from the... Hey! Velasquez, you actually raise a good point. There is a way that you can tinker with the bodywork in this game, and it is a very delicate tool known as the sledgehammer. Do you think, like that, where the interior light's poking through, it's so dented, do you reckon I could fix that from the inside? Because, I mean, you can see on the line on the headliner just how damaged it is. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Miss the smell of bitumen in the morning. Alright, pray with me. I don't know if I'm doing anything here. There doesn't seem to be a lot of movement. That did more move. That bent it even more. No, wait. The only way out is through. Satan, welcome to the stream. That's one way to build a car. Oh, it's going to cost me a fortune, this. I hate this game. Right, I don't need the cross member anymore. Let's tidy all this up at least. Turns out, Bear, you were wrong. It can get much worse. Close the door so we don't let the heat out. Good. Drop all this over at the scrap pile. It's just good detailing work. Not a lot of detail, though. Scuff, welcome to the stream. Your head sticks through the roof. Yeah, you and the interior light both. If only it was even. I didn't even manage to get it even. I just fucking ruined it even more. You're afraid of getting your parts stolen? No. Honestly, we live in such a rural part of this area, if anybody's going to do any stealing, it's probably me. And the last thing I want is more parts. Turn it into a convertible. If I just beat it enough. I mean, the fucking roof's the problem, right? Because this roof is the natural colour. It's like one of the, what do you call it, like a canvas roof. I mean, technically, no, because it's actually got the proper... But look at the fucking state of this. For the record, those looking at this car and thinking, goddamn, Stud was absolutely ruined that by throwing it around the garage like a fucking moron. Did I throw it around the garage? Yes. Was it my fault in any way? Absolutely not. Because the fucking car just rolls around on its own when it's not got the wheels on. So every time I came into the shed, into the garage, it was on its fucking roof or in the pit or something dumb. Right. Must be somebody else's fault. I need to install something basic and simple to make me feel better about myself. Let's do the seats first. There's a little confidence boost. Oh, it's the person who Velasquez was saying is stealing my parts, Olga, clearly. Right, I want all my seats to be the same colour. We've currently got a stupid mishmash. So, I've managed to claw together some seats that fit. I mean, you're not to blame. Since when are you innocent of anything? Didn't I work out that there's 2 sets of bolts for this? Don't answer if you know, of course. Blind playthrough. then there, right? And then there was another bolt here, but it was a different size, and it went in from the underside of the floor. What do you call it? So that was a 10. You were 9. Look, you can't even see the fucking thing. You maybe could see the thing, but my thing's so dented. It's so dent. There it is. The gameplay is impressive for a blind man. I'm fairly sure there's a lot of blind men playing this that would blow your mind at how much more competent they look than me currently. Orga puts his paws and everything there is to steal. It's just how he grew up. Then I need to take the... I might do the rear bench now. Assuming it's a 10. Wait, that's not even the same fucking colour, is it?
Voi satana!
Okay, where's the bolts for this? I'm not in the mood today, game, and it just... Let's try 10 again. Nothing's ever fucking simple. God, the frame rate is stink. I apologise. I've tried everything this morning to try and get the game to run smooth. It just will not. All your suggestions you're thinking of right now to make the game run smoothly, no chance. Just won't do it. I might lock it at 4 frames a second and just leave it there. Okay, what are you? 11 to 9, you fucking idiot. If it is, and I started with a 9 in it. We're up to a 12 now. 12. We tried telling the developer their game should be better optimised for your 10-year-old hardware. Yeah, but the death threats just don't land. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Not really packaged at PSK and your frames drops like 40% when you go and get gas. That is a problem as well, yeah. I do have a lot of scrap piles around the map. Can you sell the old parts? There's like a little... The only thing I've found so far is like a flea market thing. And I'm going to have to make good use of it because... Now do you see why the car's dented? But it's a fuck about Velasquez, and it takes... There's like tiny little amounts of... I don't know. There might be something else, but I've not found it yet, if there is. Oh, damn, must be your fault again. Yeah, probably. But the issue is when you try and fix this issue, this is where the dents come from. Okay, better this time. Better. Every now and again it just flies to the fucking moon. There we go. Good. Fixed. Sorted. Lovely. Will it end up in the pit again very shortly? Almost certainly. For those interested, I'm running out of parts to put on before I have to face figuring out the wiring, if you're wondering why I'm flapping. There's a couple of other interior pieces I need to do as well. What were these again? It was a 10 for these, wasn't it? Yeah. And then I think it was an 8 on the interior one that bolts it to the bit near the drive shaft. So then it was an 8 here. Lovely. See, that looks better already. I don't like the blue door panels, door cards, and I don't like the red interior, which I don't know if I can change. But for now, maybe I go look for doors that don't have blue door cards, because this looks... I can't spray it. Let me just see if I can spray it. Look, Olga. Look at all the colours I have. What a wonderful display of the entire rainbow. While you're bitching about the car being orange. Please don't spray these door cards.
together.
I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm working on the car. It's fine. Right, let me go find some doors. Maybe I've got some in this scrap pile. This is the third smallest scrap pile of the three, for those interested. I don't have any doors here, do I? No. Right, it must be in one of the other 7 scrap piles. All those spray cans, I still can't see any green. Why do I need it? We had that pink car at one point. It looked absolutely miserable. Alright, I'll go look for doors another time. Don't need that. Don't need that until we get some speakers. Now, I could use some more knowledge regarding... I could use a bit more trial and error regarding how to install the fucking heater box and everything. I don't even know where to fucking start. Need to paint it green, and if I roll a 4,000 right now. Now, as the person in charge of the bot, I can trust you as far as I can throw you. Okay, let's have the clutch cable in. Where would you go? Something up here? There. Okay, where do you attach to? I'm assuming the clutch on the back of the gearbox, right? Where did you go? Down there to there. Is that just one cable for the clutch? Or maybe 2. Is that an inline bolt? I think that might be an inline bolt, and then one on the other side of the gearbox. We can do that. Did he roll a 2? Did he actually? Salty, good morning. Who's this? Hello?
Hyvää päivää.
Hello.
Minulla olisi tarve polttopuulle. Niin. Teitä ilmeisesti voi tilata polttopuuta.
It can, mate, yes.
Niin. Jos voisitte toimittaa minulle
Yeah. No, that's fine.
tuohon kotiin toimitettuna, niin se olisi aivan mainita.
Yeah, I'll see you there. Yeah, cheers.
Niin.
Roger,
Minä
yeah.
jään odottelemaan teidän
Yeah.
toimitustanne.
Okay, Roger.
Kiitos.
Bye. Got a firewood job as well now. The work's coming in now. I've been fired from Futufon and from the taxi job. These look like inline bolts, so we won't be able to use the socket set. Nin. I thought he was talking about Mina for some reason. They're trying to warn us about something. It would have been hilarious if he did. I like thinking of Augur failing. Unlike you, I handle my things responsibly. I don't go off rigging. If I was this week has been the best example of the fact that I don't rig Batman. I fucking read Batman now. Thanks, Gwynplaine. There goes my one thought of the day. This week is the best example. Maybe there isn't an inline one on the other side of the gearbox. Because if I was in charge of marbles, would I have let Augur get a single win, let alone be top of the league as we speak? Right. So that's a clutch cable in. Assume it. Maybe it attaches to the. Is there a bolt to attach this to up here somewhere? To the clutch look. Is that a bolt? Going in through the side. Oh, the fucking pedals aren't even attached. That could have gone wrong. Okay, attach the pedal stubber. Very simple. Right, are you a 6? You're thinking about me failing because you can't get it in real life. Well, I can't get you failing. I can't fail in real life. Is that true? Doesn't feel true. If I was on top of the league after all that crypto I wired you, I'd be real upset. Shush. 8. Paula, good morning. Trying hard to deny he's rigging marbles. He's getting flustered. I mean, this is the evidence that I don't rig marbles. It's on screen right now. It's right there. It's for all to see. How bad would I have to be? Right, is there equivalent bolts on this side? Yes. I don't know if those are the correct bolts. I'm bolting something in. No, that's something inside the engine. What did I just bolt in? Did I just put 2 bolts on the brake lines? Oh god. Maybe the brake lines need more bolts than I thought. So the other 2 bolts were there. Is there an equivalent on this side? Surely you have to attach the clutch cable to the clutch pedal, no? Imagine if I first get this thing to drive, the amount of like critical failures that we'll have to go through for our trial and error period. When everybody said don't use this thing in the first game, this is the future you were building towards. Turkey's voting for Christmas, honestly. Right. Actually, let me check the brake lines. I'm nervous now because the brake lines seem to react nicely to me tickling them just there. Like, surely the brake lines are going to connect to the wheels as well at somewhere down here. There. Yes. Alright. I'm now not going to die on my first journey. Are you a 7? Negative. Are you a 6? Are you a 5? What's more stupid to try and learn blind? Kerbal or My Winter Car? I can't say My Summer Car because I never tried to learn it blind. Actually, there's probably a brake line that goes to the rear brakes, correct? Let's follow the brake lines, actually. Keep this spanner out. So the brake lines don't just stop at the front, do they? You go down to there, and I'm freezing to death. See these brake lines, do they not want to attach? They seem to already be attached. Okay. Some villains let all the heat out of the garage. Don't really take long, does it? Go have a beer. I'm so fatigued as well. Sun's not even gone down yet. I'm about ready for bed. 1 PM. Terminally tired. I think failures in My Winter Car punish you more than failures in KSP now. True. Maybe the technical level is higher in KSP, but like you say, the punishment for failure is significantly. Oops, sorry, I had the scores up. Is significantly higher in this. You can save and quick save in that, for example. Quick save and quick load. This really sounds like Starman from Bowie when it starts. And then immediately doesn't. Okay. I'm fairly sure I've missed some major bolt on the bottom there. Let's go have a look. Should probably put my winter coverall, shouldn't I? But I'm probably too sweaty for it. So you were a brake line. There's the no inline bolt all the way down the brake lines. I assume the handbrake is already fitted and there's more than just front wheel brakes. I'm never winning the fucking rally or the ice race, am I? Right, if you were a wiper motor assembly, where would you live? Here? Inside the dash? It feels like there fits, doesn't it? Look. Oh, it does. Sorted. So that looks like 4 sort of medium-sized bolts. Oh, this is going to need wiring. I'm so scared of the wiring. I think assembling the car is going to be fine. It's actually wiring the bastard and working out whether and troubleshoot. Yeah, okay, never mind. Wiring's going to be fine. It's troubleshooting at the end of all this that's going to be the problem. In My Summer Car, you just had to make sure you had enough beer with you to survive the walk home, but the low temperatures in My Winter Car will kill you. I think that's probably going to be my first death. Like tipping a vehicle over or something, and then that's just it. Right, radiator hose bottom. So this is, I'm assuming, going to come out of the bottom of the radiator, right? Yep. Where's that? Come back to me. As somebody that's never played one of these games, you must look at this and you must think, the check mark was right there. Surely you can re-find it. That'd be easy. It's just a case of like playing hotter or colder, or whatever it is. It isn't. It's a fucking nightmare. Like you see the check mark once, and then it just disappears, and there's no way of regaining it for another hour. Right, that's the hose put on. Then I need... This is a radiator hose top. Much easier. Is this song talking about shit as well? Attach, lovely. Yeah, and there's checks that also get hidden by bugs. I'm assuming everybody's had it and stuff in my Wintercast specifically, where the check mark has the circle with a line through it instead. So it looks like you're about to take something off, or you can't put something there, but when you click, it goes in. Like no check mark. That one is annoying. Right, where are you going? This isn't a radiator hose though, is it? Isn't this something else? Yeah, this is the heater hose. So that's the heater there. Are you coming off like this? This feels right. So the radiator to the heater. The remove box is bigger. Yeah, it's all overlapping. Something will work out, I'm sure. But... Heater hose inlet. Or maybe there isn't a place on the heater box for it. Does it go up and across the... I don't know where this would... Oh, there. Oh, it goes into the... Lock? Oh, I guess that's the temperature fucking thing, isn't it? Alright, got the hoses in. Imagine if this was... If I was playing on non-permadeath, right? I'd have put this in now, and that's the last time I would ever have to put a hose in the car. I think about that a lot. I can't wrap my head around what permadeath off feels like. Not because I'm brave, or something, just because I'm a glutton for punishment. Right, so that's the battery, area, isn't it? I don't have a battery. I do need to nip the shop at some point. I need to go get, like I forgot yesterday there. You did remind me, and I forgot. I need to go get battery and oil filters and bulbs and stuff. Oh, fuck off. I've got phone to answer. Hello, I'm trying to relax. It's Sunday afternoon. What?
Hei, olen Simo Kumppanilehdestä. Minulla olisi juuri sinulle ainutlaatuinen Kumppanilehden tarjous. Tämä uskomaton tarjous on voimassa ainoastaan tämän viikon ja ainoastaan sinulle henkilökohtaisesti. Ensimmäiset 3 kuukautta saat lehden täysin ilmaiseksi. Sen jälkeen seuraavat 2 kuukautta saat uskomattomaan hintaan 9 markkaa 95 penniä plus toimituskulut. Sen jälkeen tarjous jatkuu yhä seuraavat 2 kuukautta hämmästyttävään 19 markan 95 pennin plus
I'm going for the world record of the first person to actually listen to this.
Toistaiseksi meidän aina edullisen 29 markan 95 pennin plus toimituskulut jäsenhintaan. Mutta ei tässä.
If you join right now, you get a gift. As a gift, a 3-piece wool underwear set in summer's fashionable colours, brown, yellow or light blue for completely free. What you tape measure fridge Yeah, I've had enough. Okay. I thought I'd go for the world record of being the first person to listen to that, but that can fuck off. You find yourself walking for 30 minutes, you wish you had permadeath. But when you get stuck somewhere and you're having to fix whatever... Yeah, because I always imagine, if you're not playing with permadeath on, you just die on the main road or whatever. I know you get teleported to town without it, right? Because I've seen it on streams. But you just have to walk and collect all your vehicles. It's a good thing you didn't remember. I started to feel like you were backseated. No, you're good, you're good. I've been saying for ages that I needed them, right? And it's less game mechanic and more just memory, right? Okay. I am worried about the... For some reason, all my rockers keep falling out. Go on, make the joke. I'd make it at this point if I were you as well. And I don't know why. I don't want to know why, obviously, but we'll find it out. Do I have both sides of the column shroud? Because I think, given my attempts to install this historically, which is the cover for the underside... Oop, shit. I don't know if I can install it with the column shroud on, which is like the plastic bits that go at the side of the steering rail. Steering column. What are these again? Oh god, I can't fucking remember. If I remember, it was only... Yeah, there we go. The bolts are low. And there's one on either side. God, the frame. I'm so... Oh, perfect guess, first try. Okay, I thought that was going to be annoying for a second. I'm assuming that I have to... That this is the thing. I'm hoping it is, because if it's anything more than that... Oh, God. Don't make me take the centre console out as well. Oh, there you go. Perfect example of what we were saying before. Didn't get the check mark, but it went on anyway. Okay, do you need bolting? The dash is weird, isn't it, in this game? A lot of the interior stuff doesn't actually need bolts. Like, I think I can just pop this fucker off, can I? No. Nor can I pop the bottom one off. I'm not asking any questions. Right, the interior's finished. Rate my interior from 1 to 17. I don't like the red seats, the red carpet. It clashes with the orange and the blue fucking door cards. But at least all the seats are good. Jam Wedge, good afternoon, says 15. 6-4 says 12. They're both of those. I love the stream 6-4. Are higher than I anticipated. I need a gear stick, don't I? How are we both? I wonder if the gear stick's actually going to stay sat in position now. So historically, this had, what, 3 bolts on it? Do I like that gear stick, or do I want something a bit plainer? Let's have a look. So the gear stick is going to be... There's the handbrake. The gear stick, I guess, slots straight into the gearbox, but... Surely it needs bolting in. Am I just going to have to go through every bolt and give it a wiggle to see? Where did I put the socket set? It was in here. Have I tidied it up? Not really. Oh, I did tidy it up. Okay, the heat is actually warming up a little bit. Let's go from the bottom. These were like really small bolts in the first game. Nothing? It doesn't, does it? I think the centre console feels like it's for an automatic. Because the automatic gear sticks are, or the, what do you call it? What do you call it on an automatic? It's not a gear stick, is it? Shifter. On the automatic shifter, the base is square, so it would cover that stupid bit of carpet. This has to bolt in, though, because if it doesn't, then one right click and I'm going to, like, throw the fucking gear stick away. Okay, no bolts, unless it's screwed in. But look. Maybe it won't. Can I change gear? Assuming it needs to be on. That's fine, we'll just start the car, shall we?
Jumalauta!
Okay, that is the interior about finished. What's next? Last few bits. The heating, these stuff. This, I assume, given it's all heater related, is going to go under the dash, right? You'd imagine. I'm just hoping I don't have to take the dash. Oh, there we go, look. Yeah, so that's going to connect up and under the heater box, and then these are going to go to the vents, aren't they? That makes sense. Can you go on without requiring me to... Oh my... That is the most satisfying thing. Look at this. Wait, can I not get it out? Right, for those that have me on the second screen right now, watch this for satisfying. You ready? You watching? Alright, I'm ready to give this game 5 stars. It's won me around. Yeah, I don't get how it. I don't know. I don't know how that would. Whether or not you can get a square gear stick that isn't a manual gear stick that's square. Please don't tell me I've got to take the whole dash out for this. I have a feeling I've got to take the whole dash out. Where the hell did it go? I think I do, don't I? It's alright. We've got unlimited patience. What are you considering completion? I don't know, honestly. I will eventually complete the whole thing when it's all released, but I don't know what's in at the moment. So that's what I'm kind of exploring. Obviously, I don't want to know for those that have the answers. But, oh, what now? But all I'm doing at the moment is I'm building the car and I'm going to go investigate the rally to see if that's in first. I mean, it feels like it is because there's people competing in it, but that's the first like major goal. The big exploration, right? And if the rally's in, I'm going to try and at least get whatever the first rank is, if it's the Junior Cup like it was in the first game. Right. So that's a bolt. It looks like I've missed for the lower one. But why won't the lower one come out? I think I need these out, don't I? And obviously try and find any semblance of a story that might be in. Okay, now, with that out from underneath, will you accept my fresh air duct? No? Yes, yes. It's in. Do you need bolts? One there at least. Do you need bolting into the back of the dash? Doesn't look like it. So there's a bolt there. Is it a normal bolt? Yeah. 1 second, everybody. We've decided it's time for Finnish Talk Radio. Apologies to everybody in here that speaks Finnish, but it's not filling me full of vim and vigour. Gonna go have a coffee. I brewed some up yesterday off stream. I sat by the phone waiting for phone calls, by the way, last night for about half an hour. Turns out it didn't ring. So I turned on the stream today, as you saw, and I've immediately had 3 phone calls. It is. It's a radio edit as well, so I should probably talk a bit more because it keeps getting the old VODs muted on YouTube. For some reason, all of the old, like, Summer Car VODs on the YouTube archive have been muted in Belarus because of the Tetris song. Which makes sense, it is an old Russian song, isn't it? The Tetris music, it's some old... like classical Russian song, right? No, not these yet. This song now. Am I still looking for... Yeah, still looking for that bowl. There we go. Now, can I be sure that there's nothing that doesn't want bolting into... I always feel a bit cheesy doing this. Like forcing your head through the dash. But how else would you do it? Well, what's the game expecting you to do? Lay down in the footwell and look up? Like, what would be the FCI solution to this? In fact, I'm going to leave the rest of the dashboard elements off and see if I can put this in. Ventilation box. Is that going to go in there as well? Well, there isn't really 2 vents, is there? Or does this go... This feels like it goes here. Yes, probably, right? Embrace the jank, embrace the cheese. They don't come naturally to me. Surely like that, right? And the vents come out from up there. Am I drunk? That maybe? Oh, does this go to the controls? Oh shit, I dropped it. It's gone into the half space between... Where is it? There. Because the vents are up here, are they? They would be on a normal car if it wasn't dented as fuck. But does this connect to the dash, maybe, to the controls? No, it's lower than I thought it was. Obviously this is new. There's no need for this in summer. So, it's going to attach via whatever that is, but to what? It's not going to go in there, is it? Because there's no space, and I don't think it's something that goes at the front of the car. Feels like you can only rest so that the vents come out there, right? Or does it go on slightly interior, and that's for the demisting? But then where would that go? Maybe I need to remove something before I put this in. Is there even a place where those vents would come out? Does it go in there, maybe? Looks like a slot for that thing. Are these the vents for your feet, maybe? And it sits in here, like, no. Very clearly not. Alright, non-My Winter Car players. Any idea? I'm going to close the bonnet. See, that, I mean, dented as fuck, right? But it feels like this is where the vents would come out. And we'd do without it. This is my heating system, Augur, though. I die without this, and then it's just endless My Winter Car. This is our only way out. Like, if I can get a feel for where it should go, then I'll start taking the dashboard apart and stuff if I feel like it needs to. Ventilation box. Wear it as a ceremonial hat. I'm very glad you two are here. You can always trust in the helpful advice of greens to get you out of a tight spot.
Vittu.
Use it to cook a panini. Scream, they said. It'll be good for you, they said. Nobody's ever said that. You like me best in tight spots.
Jumalauta!
I'm so worried that this needs to go in at some point, like before the gearbox and stuff. But I don't understand what it's attaching to. There needs to be air coming in from there, right? But the heater box... Ah, fuck. Okay, we've at least got some time. You know what? You know what? You know what? Just give me a moment. You know? Buy candle bars don't go on a car, mate.
Yhteistyöryhmä on perustanut viimein yhdistyksen. Oletko tullut ufojen sieppaamaksi tai nähnyt ufoista pelottavia unia? Olipa kokemuksesi millainen tahansa, voit Alivieskan ufokontaktit ryn kautta jakaa kokemuksia kaltaistesi kanssa. Ota yhteyttä meihin soittamalla numeroon 24.
I'm living vicariously through Jitten right now. I could murder
Tai
one.
lähettämällä yhteystietosi meille postitse osoitteeseen Alivieskan ufokontaktit ry, Koivistankuja 4
I'm off.
Alivieskan.
I'm gonna go chop logs in morning just to give you all a really loud and abrasive noise to get used to. So, there's not going to be any need for vents at the front, is there? This feels like an interior component. But there has to be vents that clear the windscreen, right? And then where would it be? But it's like angled in a way that makes me think that's not correct. Look, 'cause the way that, unless it's... But there are vents to dry your feet, aren't they? As I think Mike Skinner once said. Right, I'm taking the dash out. I've had enough. Fuck that. There's the column shrouds. You two, come with me. Fuck off. Let's all just sit and think about the days when I'll do like rallying in this, and if the ice racing's in, I'll be doing that as well, and everyone will be like, yeah, woo, and I'll be like, yeah, woo, and everyone will live happily ever after. And everyone will be like, oh no, we have to go play the forest all week, and everyone's like, boo. But before that, let's think back to happier times that haven't happened yet. Right, there's bolts there. Let's have them out. Good guess. Easy green, good morning. The final touches on the car are eluding me. Oop, there goes the radio. Never liked it anyway. Right, the whole dash has been stripped out now, piece by piece. Everything. Now, where the friggin' hell does a ventilation box go? Does it slot in there? No, because then that sticks out too high. I mean, that doesn't look natural. It does it the other way. It clearly fucking doesn't, does it, Trip? Do I maybe have to rip this out as well? We'll be more specific, big boobs. Right, okay. Now do you go in? Fuck. Okay, it's in. Everybody calm down. Trim, you were wrong. It went there. So it does attach to... Probably attaches under there to the back of the heater box as well. You hellers fuckers like. Did you fuckers like, is what I was going to say there. Right, so now we know for next time, the heater box needs to go in. The ventilation shit needs to go in very early. You know what I'm tempted to do? Go do all the shit sucking and everything, get as much money out of the bank as possible, then drag the car to Alkyrion's to get him to fix the bodywork because it's driving me insane, having to work out how to build it around all these dents that somebody else caused other than me. So now you can go in without fuss. Yeah. Good. And you were just 1, correct? And it was like an 8 or something. Yes, give me some calming music. I need it now more than ever. Right? And you don't bolt onto anything, do you? Because you have no respect for yourself. Right, where are you? Where are you? Then you go on here. Painless. Lovely. What were you again? Were you 6s? No. Were you 7s? No, yep. Lovely. Then, instrument panel. Bang. This goes on with screws. Lovely. Dash cover top. Come on, come on. Oh, I fell out. You go on without fuss. Bang. Lovely. You don't bolt onto anything, right? No morals. Then, dash cover bottom. This goes on before the column shrouds. Before the column shrouds. Cute. And you do bolt on, correct? Yes, okay. I think they're screws, though, maybe. They are. Alright. Get in there. So I'm assuming the top bit gets screwed on alongside the screws for the bottom bit. Back to this thumbnail. I've noticed something when playing this game. Breath ruins thumbnails. Which I think Plato once said. Okay, then we need column shrouds on. Second column shroud on. We'll look back at this time when we were trying to work out how to build the car. When I'm like tearing over the finish line, gold trophies everywhere, and everybody's jumping for joy. We'll be like, oh gosh, yeah, remember when Stubble was naively struggling to put the car together and couldn't work the heater box out that day, and Trim was lying to him and he believed everything for some reason. Oh, we had fun, didn't we? And none of us will actually remember how painful it was. Good. Okay, so that's the heater box and everything. In. The radio. And I've got the music. I've got a place to go. That was not your excuse to turn off radio. The radio and the tractor got jealous. I like these car building streams. Could you believe, Dougie, it's taken us 125 hours of playtime to get to one? And it's not going to last forever because I need to go into town. £7 PM. Hopefully I'll be tired enough by about 10. I need to make as much money as I can now because the next thing I'm saving up for, I know I should be saving up for like the better alternator or the better starter or maybe some parts from the magazine, a new flywheel, maybe some better headers or a racing radiator or something like that. I know I should be saving up for all that. But forgive me, I need to get the bodywork fixed. It's killing me. Okay. Why's the radio gone off? Next, I have the brake master. I've not got a clutch cylinder yet, master cylinder yet, which is concerning. I don't know where I don't know where clutch fluid's going to go in. I really hope there is a clutch master cylinder. Where's clutch fluid going? Do you need clutch fluid on a... Don't answer. I'm very concerned the brake lines aren't incorrect as well. Have I just put the entire car together? I think I have. Oh god, it's time for wiring. Somebody lie to me and tell me the wiring's going to go smoothly. I do need to go to the shop anyway. I need to get a battery. I need to get oil filter. I need to get spark plugs. I need to get all the fluids, which I should have bought yesterday but didn't. Timing belt we already have. The rockers, of course, the rockers. Right, if I'm going to get into this, do I need to take... I'm probably going to... Like, if I want to get to my rockers and stuff, which I'm going to have to tune as well, I'm going to have to work out how that works. Am I going to have to take off, like, the entire the distributor and the carb and the air filter and everything? I'm going to sign up for this. They've created a really satisfying challenge for people who are super familiar with this first game. So they're right? Right, were you a 9? No. Those are 9s on the manifold, aren't they? 8s, no. 7s. 7s. Right, I'm praying the rocker cover can just pop off. Oh, I wouldn't give for a bit of stable frame rate right now. Praying for you. I'm praying you just pop off. Is that pop off as in... Oh, there we go. British slang. Or is that pop off as in... start to really do well in my career? Settles, welcome to the stream. So all the rockers on one side have, well, popped off. Oh, it's this shit, and you have to drop it and put it back on. Is this bug still in the game? Yes. I thought you meant pop off as in I'll be off. What are the other two? Oh, no. The problem with having the fucking... Okay, there's one missing there. That's on. There was another instance of me not being able to pass dropping in modern slang earlier. Dropping. I think I've managed to transition with that one quite easily because of... Wow. Stuff dropping means stuff appearing, right? Not to condone it in any way, though. Fuck me. There we go. So you rotate. These are all attached. Oh, from what I can see, they're attached. I don't know why they keep flying off. Done. 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 Which one's missing? So I need 8, don't I? 4 on either side. Have I just accidentally... I have. I don't know where the bolt is actually for the carb tuning. Where's that? The screw, I should say. I'll figure that out in the future. Pop off can be like lose your temper and go on a rant. Oh, it can, can't it? Same as kicking off. No, they call it something else. They call it crashing out now, don't they? I might need a course before I start using that one. Right, I'm down a rocker. Fuck me. Where's that? I mean, I might still have some in the pile. Or one of the piles. So then, good morning. It's going alright. Car's about put together. I'm soon going to be onto wiring, but I'm missing a rocker for some reason. The car has actually behaved today. It's only fallen out. It's only fallen into the pit once. Right, let me go check my piles. So that's a bearing, isn't it? I guess I wouldn't have put a rocker down here, would I? No. Call them handlebars trim. I can make you a bike if you want one. Rockers. No. Could go check the other pile. Is it warm enough to go check the other pile? Let's put the big coveralls on. And we'll go check the other pile. Hello? Take the jacket off. Put the coverall on. I'll stick that like in the middle of the floor so I remember. I'll have a drink. I'm starving. Or I was. You don't need to eat as much in this because you're constantly drinking. And people say there's no benefit to being an alcoholic. Right, what's the temperature like out here? I'm sweating like a maniac in this. I don't think it's warm enough for a full winter coverall. And my sweat look is tanking my body temperature. Let's just wear the normal jacket. Coverall can go back there. What's this like out here? Once my sweat stops, that is. If alcohol stays in you, do your kidneys filter out alcohol, or can I deal with problem by drinking my own piss? Okay, yeah, that's going down quite sharply. If I was to go over to the other pile, I'd have to drive. But I suppose we can take the tractor around there anyway, because that's the first thing we're doing when we wake up in the morning, right? Although, do I just go to bed? Yeah, let's go to bed. I need to remember to get another rocker for the cylinder head thing. I'll take this in the tractor with me. Lovely. I feel like if Topless Gun continues to make the MyX car games in the future, it should just take the problem bar and make it longer with each iteration to make it more realistic to finish life. Yeah. It just goes pissing off the screen at some point. And look at me. I'm actually going to fucking save. This might be the first time in the entire playthrough, 120 hours, I've remembered to save halfway through a stream. Instead of do 3 hours to the point where a single crash would tank the playthrough. Right, I'm going to have to tackle this wiring. It might have to be today as well. But that was my lazy Sunday in the garage done. God, it's taking its ages to save. Now, what is this, a Bethesda game? It's New Vegas all over again. I wonder if it's taking ages to save because of all of the location data for the items file. Because of the scrap. All the scrap. Bear with me. I should maybe do a backup of the save as well, I don't know. In case I fall through the map and have to start the whole thing again. The whole messing about on the car that I've done today. Wouldn't longer bar make it easier? Yeah, that's true actually, Sothan. The bar, yeah, he's right. The bar should get shorter. So the more you drink, the the shorter the bar, the more you're in alcohol withdrawal and the more desperate you are to continue drinking. Lovely. Alright, should I sleep? Yeah, let's sleep. We'll deal with hunger in the morning. Maybe have some sausages or something. I actually went shopping yesterday while waiting for phone calls. 7. Let's go. Another thing that I don't like saying, or that I try and catch myself being careful not to say, is "let's go." Because for some reason I don't like the new usage, how it sounds. Where people go "let's go" like that when they're celebrating stuff. So oftentimes, look at this. Look now, we've got sausages, we've got pizza, we've got macaroni. But I've always been a person, like on stream, when it's clear I'm transitioning from one activity to another, I always go, "let's go." I don't know why, but I heard "deal with Hungary." Is that what this means? What? Give it back to Romania? Is that the... in the Czech Republic? In Slovakia and... No, okay, gotcha. I'll just have a little wait. Right, then I'm going to go to the scrap pile. Oh, it is the other way around, isn't it? Of course, yeah. Give Romania and... yeah. It was divided up among those countries, of course. I mean, Augur only cares about Wallachia, though, right? And that's in the south. Is it in the south? Augur, help. I've just got myself trapped in a Romanian geography question. Historical geography, at least. Except you all, you know you all are even European, you fucking tartars. He's a Cuman. Is Wallachia in the south? It is in the south. Or it was. Was. Is, but is no longer a separate... oh, you know what I mean. So then, help me out with this. Say something foolish to make my foolish look less foolish. I'm going to make a joke about the bar shrinking to 0, though, through a mathy thing, but then I realise math jokes aren't as much as they are. Aren't jokes as much as they're maths. You've got too much faith in us, Sothan, I've always said that. Hope the handbrake's on, of course it is. Look, I turn away from the scrap pile and the frame rate improves. It's almost like it's been the problem this whole time. Lovely. I need a name for the guy in the north. Velasquez, that's who it is. Alright. So the house opposite Trim's farm, down the road from town, that requires logs, is now Velasquez, because he was the first person I could see on the list that doesn't have a character in this game. I'm also going to do a little bit of ducking and diving on this. I need to move the log splitter because it's in a bit of a knobhead place right now. I think what I'll do is we'll spin the tractor around. The jackknife it is, so bear with me. There we go. Let's drive around. Hungary was established as a nation in 896 AD. The modern Romanian state was formed in 1859. And then given a big gift in the Treaty of Versailles. And Uruk was founded in 3200 BC. Uruk, what's that? Isengard? That's Warcraft location, so I think it's not real. That's true. Pat, welcome to the stream. Right, I need to move this up. I'm going to put the wood log splitter next to the logs. Call me a maverick, but I think it would be better there. That's where the Uruk-hai are from. Yeah, exactly. Isengard. I just want Subcarpathia. You know what I really like? In the, like, Anglosphere, we're taught to be really, really careful about other countries and their national... You know what I mean? Just the vibrant peoples and all that, which is true. But the real world is Augur and Velasquez right now. This is how Europeans talk about each other, and it's absolutely fantastic. Keep it up. First city settled in Mesopotamia, probably the first city in the world. Oh. What's up, then? You always have to one-up everybody. Why can't you just be happy for people? That's how it should be, it is. Like if you see the Danish and the Swedish talking to each other or whatever. Right, what have I got stuck on here? I'm apparently reversing, but I think the log splitter might be stuck on something. Is a handbrake up? Am I trapped in a tree? What have I got stuck on? Excuse me everybody, I've had a major incident. Just put the beacon on so I can see. Do we have a tree that I'm stuck on? No? Just... what? Oh, I think the... Right, that's dropped the hitch, that's raised it again. So if I sit in here now, can I reverse? Can I go forward? And that just grounded it on that snowbank. I'll go back. Wow, it is stupidly stuck now. I'm assuming I can't drag it with the hitch down. Oh, what the fuck have I done now? Now can I go forward? Just for the record, it is in gear. High box, low box, reverse, forward. Alright, I might have to detach. Did I put the PTO shaft on maybe by accident? Okay, so maybe I activated the PTO while I was reversing. But reverse just isn't an option, apparently. Which is a problem because I need to go backwards. There we go. That was weird. Hang on, put the cab... I think I'm just grounding it, aren't I? Because it's... I can't reverse over that little bit of snow because of the tractor. Sorry, I forgot the camera was up. Because of the log splitter. So I'm going to have to go round and turn it around. Like this. The effort you go to for a little bit of... I hate this thing. It can't... There's like a tiny little snowbank and it can't get over it. Ancient history is so much cooler than modern. It's like football ultras going at each other, just chanting the most disgusting things. But as long as there's real hatred behind it, then it's fine. Look, notice a little bit of a problem. How have I got this sub? I might have to... Right, let's detach the PTO. The drive... No, wait. I don't want the drive shaft detached. No, yeah, do I? No, because that'll detach the trailer. Look, yeah, okay. Tractor's free. Then... I've got an idea. Best laid plans. And it's nearly the midstream break. Then I'm going to drive round. Until I can find the log splitter again. Which is here. And then very, very delicately go like this. I mean, the joke was that I wasn't going to be delicate, but that's actually a major tragedy. Oh, my binds are done. Fuck. Okay, rear lights on. Lower the forks. Lower the arm. Lower the forks. Lower the arm. The edges. Been watching Ted Lasso again, got to the second season, it's taught me everything I know about football, which is there are some players, a ball and possibly some kind of goal. And apparently it's not very representative of football either, so... Oh, did I just do that? Oh, fucking hell, I fixed it. I do bear, but I've reset them because I switched from mouse and keyboard back to controller, and it was easier to just reset the bindings entirely. Right, the trailer's in the way. Have I just sandwiched myself between the... It's fine. Fine. I have a particular fondness for Ted Lasso because the breakthrough moment when they tried total football was the same method a new coach got our high school team to not suck and hyper-cynical bullshit. Sorry, because I'm tired of hyper-cynical bullshit in media, but mostly the total football. What's total? What? I don't think I know what total football is meant to represent. What does it actually mean in footballing terms? It's not really a term I know much of. I knew it, there isn't a goal. Most of the time, that's true. Describe the mid-70s Dutch teams when they all just played wherever. Strategy where your formation is built around one player floating instead of having a set number of strikers and midfielders. So more about individuals and just less coaching and more play to your strengths and decide on a whim kind of thing. Surely that'd get eaten alive in the modern game, wouldn't it? Especially the big bastards FC approach at the moment in the Premier League. One exceptionally good player, and our coach told him to do what he thought was best and taught us how to play around him. This is weird because the one American coach we've ever had put I was going to say our best player. He's one of the best players in the world. Rafinha at fullback and had him on long throws. About as not playing to a player's strengths as possible. Not saying it's entirely a cultural thing, but. Right, now, will you attach? For the love of God, will you attach? I'm having a bad time with this today. Right, I'm bumped right up to it now. There's no excuse. It's going to be like tomorrow by the time I just get these logs shut. Why is this not... Do you have to attach it from this side, possibly? No, because I know that not to be true, don't I? Right, well, I've gone past the midstream break now. I really don't get what's going wrong here. I'm not too close, I've tried too close, I've tried too far away, I've tried everywhere in between. Did I break something because I knocked it over? Right, this is way far away. I'm going for a midstream bit. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, I thought for a second the rear hitch would be the thing. The arms on the front are lowered. Yeah, that's not going to make a difference, is it? Right, that's lifted up. The rear hitch is down. The hitch, yeah. What is wrong? Scrub and welcome to the stream. I'd kill for the solution to be that simple. I usually just back up like this and it attaches in no time at all. I'm worried I broke something when I knocked it over. Much better than log shop, you get attached very easily. Oh, this is killing me. Temperature fine? Right. A song about auger. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, you were saying it was frustrating there. Right. 2 minutes, I'm going to come back and everything's going to be fine. You're right, Shaggy. I'm going to go get one now. Shaggy, come on.
Das Reich Geld ist weg, Müll ist weg, alles weg, alles weg. Oh, du lieber Augustin, alles ist hin. Geld ist weg, Müll ist weg, alles weg, alles weg. Oh, du lieber Augustin, alles ist hin.
TV:stä tuttu kauniit ja rohkeat jäätelö nyt kaupoissa. Makuina suklaamokka ja cheesecake Amerikan tyyliin. Fantastisen hyvää. Tästä Ritkekin tykkää.
Didn't even get to enjoy a beautiful sunrise. Shaggy Dan, good morning. How is it? Right, what's in this can? For those that are just arriving, for some reason I'm having an almighty battle with the log chopper. The log splitter, wood splitter thing. Why on earth will you not attach? 6-4 says Pepsi Max Cherry. Scrubben says Heavy Cream. Stothan says Cloudy Lemonade. Schmitz, good morning, says Boring Lemonade. Gwynblade says Beans and Sausage. Shaggy Dan says Tropical Bullshit. Azara says Pepe. East Green says Diet Coke. Paula says Ginger Beer. Pat says Fruity Twist. It looks like the PTO shaft is already engaged for some reason. Is the hitch down? Let's try it. Let's switch the hitch and see if that's the. No fucking clue. No idea, but it worked. Lovely. Alright. Just need to go for a break, I think. Right, let's lift him up. And let's not go over the snowbanks, but spin it around. Should be drinking something Canadian in memory of Brian Adams today, yeah? Well, I am, in honour of the Canadian tropics. Shaggy Dan, good effort. It's tropical bullshit. Now, I'm going to have to take the logs a fair distance for this, but I've done enough wrestling with this right now, so we'll do it. We'll fix it in the future. Lovely. Come on down. I'm going to have to throw some logs a good distance here. Look, frame rate, smooth as butter once I get away from the piles. And again, there's a pile right here, isn't there? Maybe it isn't the piles, but it's the house. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excuse me while I demean myself because of my terrible parking. We need to take Velasquez's logs. This is my source of money, and I'm going to go to PSK, and we're going to pay Salty. A stupid amount of money for the finishing touch parts, like batteries and spark plugs and oil fillers. But I need a stupid amount of money. To get a stupid amount of money, I need to do some log work. Have I even moved them at all? A bit. I started to think I should have moved the tractor. Black Velvet is Canadian whiskey. Was Canada Dry again. That's a brand of something, right? Isn't that ginger beer? Or mixers or something? Ginger ale. Yeah. There you go. You'd never catch me dead drinking something like that. Mixers. I like that as a business model. We're going to make really high quality good stuff to put bad stuff in. And after all that fucking about, we can finally do some work. Lovely. Cool, let's have a debate on the difference between ginger beer and ale. I'm starting to resent the new people that come in and don't realise all of the topics we've discussed at length before they even knew this place existed. How dare they come in here and repeat themselves? Anyway, it's a tropical day, we don't have to worry. Makes me sick. Problem is, I fucking forget the definition every time, so it'd be alright if I could just reel it off really quick, but we have to go Googling again. What I can do here, right, once I've finished chopping... See, look, frame rate is perfect. Well, it just stuttered a little bit, but frame rate is perfect here, and this is the biggest pile of scrap that we've got. I wonder if it's the rivet that's the problem, maybe. And I've got a frame rate mod installed as well to try and help with it. What good it does. This is satisfying, actually. I didn't like it at first because I was a fan of the old method, because it was just like a basic sort of rewarding task. But the splitting sound of the logs, there's something about it. It doesn't like sitting next to a diesel engine all afternoon. Don't go on the road today, that's my main task. Because it was this exact trip that I'm doing right now. Actually, I don't need to go on the road at all, do I? Because Velasquez was just off the ice road. And maybe I don't go to PSK in the tractor. Because I don't need to. I was only ever going to PSK in the tractor because of... all the boxes would keep having to bring back. Although if I did go to PSK in the tractor, I could pick up that scrap pile and bring it back here. It is easy green, yeah. The sound, at least. It's also a lot faster than the previous method, which goes without saying, I think. If I get finished nice and quick, we can set off and get paid. And it'll still be sunlight. Yeah, it's not naughty fuel, it's fuel you're meant to put in it. But only if you're using the tractor for an agricultural purpose. Which I am right now, I suppose. But when I got caught, I wasn't like hauling anything. I assume that might be. But then what else? I don't know what other agricultural purposes they are. I was just driving to the shop with an empty trailer. Which means that you are doing your day-to-day tasks. Which is fucked really, because the amount of times that you drive tractors without a trailer, there's tons of them when you're going to and from job sites and stuff, or fields or whatever. Like, how does it... Actually, is there a rule there in Finland where tractors just aren't allowed on the roads. Ooh, that's the point. I am checking the scrap pile, aren't I? I need to get a rocker from here too. Maybe it's just like a blanket rule where tractors aren't allowed on like highways or whatever. But then it was no, because it said, didn't it? It would have said like their fine wouldn't have been related to tax if that was the case, would it? Lovely. Alright, that's the logs chopped. Let's wind him down a bit so I can get to it. Here's the PTO. No, wait. Yeah, no, because I can still hitch it. No, I need to reattach that. Motorways, yeah, I think so, but generally no rules against it. So that's not what I got a bollocking for, likely, right? That is a standard interior left side door. Good. Is there any other doors? That is, I mean, that matches the interior. Ah, shit, but I don't like the red interior. Do I overdo it on the gaudy interior, or do we try and get rid of the red as much as possible and go with the standard black one? I need a rocker as well, don't I? That one. Surely I've got a rocker here. There's another door. Oh no, have I got one of each? I actually have. It is the fuel, isn't it? Yeah. No, I haven't. Okay, I've got two left reds. I mean, rockers aren't terribly expensive from Algeria, are we? But I just don't want to look at him. It's like, where's Wally? Just think of the amount of money I've paid for this. Calm down, fuel Brenner. Does it spell like that? I think your interior panels are red, so it would match better than the black. It would, but I don't know. I want to mute the red as much as I can. I don't like it. The reason being, it clashes with the orange. Not clashes, but it doesn't suit the orange on the outside. Right. Hitch him up. About there's good, I think. It can't scrub it, no, mercifully. No, but it's okay, the back of rain. There you go, everybody. I've saved you from that rattling around all the way around. Yeah, no, there's only really the main player car that can take damage or that needs maintenance in this scrubber. You can dent them, they can take cosmetic damage, but nothing actual like that you would need to repair or maintain. Lovely. Yeah, that was a fuck about. Let's get to Velasquez's as quick as we can. This is awkward. I hope you stood up and did the dance there, Shaggy. Oliver took cosmetic damage when he cried watching One Piece and it made his eyeliner rub. He cried because it's over. He has to go and start his rewatch again for 2,400 episodes of it. This is what my driving looks like at the moment, while I'm smoking with the other hand. You can probably tell by the performance it's less than ideal. Tractor, sort yourself out. So, Velasquez lives just over the lake. That controller looks alright. How much did it cost? About as much as these headphones actually going to. Just a little bit of guilt tripping, that's about as much as you need to shell out for it. You know what, fuck this. We're being brave. My bravery suddenly feels ill-advised. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. That was closer than I thought it was. Let's go make some money. I also should probably, while we're in town, pay Razor to empty the shit truck. I might drive to town, you know. It's early. We'll pay Razor to empty the shit truck with the money as well. The Xbox One controllers really don't last very long at all. Is that a genuine statement? I really like the Xbox One controller. It's no 360 controller, obviously, but I've got some cheapy that I bought that I've been using consistently since. But I don't really thrash them about, I'll be honest. Playing this on stream might be the first game that's made me consider getting a Bluetooth controller. But I'd need a dongle because this PC doesn't have Bluetooth. Purely because I play a hybrid of mouse and keyboard for walking around and controller for driving. Therefore, having to swap around with a cable dangling everywhere and going under the wheels of my chair. Not ideal. Can you get a wireless 360 controller that can plug to the PC? There's a Microsoft adapter. What does that do? Will that connect regardless without Bluetooth? How does that work? Saying that, my Xbox One controller's wired. Don't know where my other Xbox One controllers are. It's a dongle, but not Wi-Fi. Not Bluetooth. Yeah. All right. I think I might buy a new one. The reason I have a wired Xbox One controller is because it has the headphone jack in it, so I just plug normal headphone jack thing into it and just listen to. So it just felt like it made more sense. Microsoft Xbox wireless adapter. But as I was saying, Gwynblade, I only have a wired Xbox One controller. My other ones, I don't know where they are. They're probably in some box under the bed or something. Bluetooth shit. What, just a fuck about? Or just low quality? Like bad connection or something? Well, with disc there, that's how to fuck about. suppose you'd feel it more than most being a fighting game player, right? Latency. Obviously, when we're at the absolute apex of rally performance, we might notice it there as well. A second? That's fucking criminal. That's not just latency, that. Woof. Where am I going? Have I gone the wrong way? Shit. Then I panicked to turn the tractor lights on. %of the time it was great until it wasn't. Is Velasquez in? Of course he is. Hello? I'm here to drop off your logs, and I'm going to do it in a slightly unorthodox fashion. Right, stop there. That's not going to slip down, right? Yeah. Actually perfect. Velasquez, my man. Oh god, you're looking well. Trim said this guy's face looks like
päivää. Siinähän sitä polttopuuta näyttäisikin olevan. Niin.
Yes.
Mainiota.
Yes.
Tässä on teille maksu tästä polttopuusta. Niin.
Yes.
Kiitos.
Thank you. Trim said this guy's face looks like an ashtray, and that's all I can think of since. It looks like he's been wearing like a ski mask or something untoward. There's today's thumbnail. What a beauty. Right. Good. Now we've got tons of money. Let's go. Pay Razor 20 the shit truck. So we've got a lot of shit truck stuff to do in the near future. Going down? Yeah. Apologies everybody for the massive amount of tractor noise in the stream today. Disappear. Should I go to PSK? I've just realised something. Tractor, stop, tractor. I thought the jerry can was in the back of the tractor. Oh, it still is. How did I get away with that? Okay, the diesel jerry can was still in the back of the tractor, and that should not have stayed in there. Thank God for friction. Even with all the logs rushing out over it, it managed to stay in. Can't get back in the sodding tractor. I must admit, it's really nice now. No. It's really nice now knowing that the money I earn isn't going to just get spunked on tons and tons of boxes. Because every time I earned money before, it immediately disappeared. Because I'd have to go to Salty and just spend it all on random junk boxes. I feel like a parent whose child has finally uninstalled Genshin Impact. Or I suppose any EA game in the modern era. I wonder what Trim's farm now is gone down with heart illness. probably sold it. He's going to build a big AI server centre there now. Data centre. There goes the fucking neighbourhood. It is amazing how little of a concern Cousin is now. Like previously in this game, I spent almost every journey fretting about Cousin, or going on the main road to avoid Cousin, or every decision was Cousin based. But now, you either live in town and don't need to take the back road, or you've got the dirt road that cuts out 80% of Cousin's roaming path. And the third thing that changes things is that Cousin is usually dead, and not a problem whatsoever. Usually fallen off the road in some way. Right, how long's Razor going to be open for? 2 hours. Tell you what, I do need some coffee. No, wait, what am I on about? Alright. What is causing more damage to Phenomenon's income?
This is a sexy type guy with his sexy type hat but AI version and in the winter. How are you, my love? I have missed you dearly. Calm the frog down.
I can't calm down when you're here, you know this. Chris man, my love, welcome to the stream. It's going well. I'm just deafening everybody at the moment with tractor sounds. Chris man, are you well? Right, speaking of which, I at least now get to turn the tractor off slightly. I'm about to deal in poo, Chris man. I was going to say though, what has done more damage to Phenomenon's shop? PSK, the petrol station, moving in and taking all of his, all of the other utilities or whatever that the shop sold, or this dickhead at the inspection shop giving away free coffee. Hello, good morning, sir. Hello, how are you? It's nice to see you, lovely. I'm very tired. One day I'll get the car put together and I'll come in here for an inspection, and me taking all of the free coffee in the world will be worth it. You'll make a historic vehicle inspection. How old does a car have to be in real life? Ooh, Chris man, my love. Chris man, thank you for the prom. I appreciate it. Thank you for 49 months. Yeah, it's frozen poo, Chris man. You joke about that, actually. It's very real in this game. Can you remember in the old game, you used to be able to piss in the radiator instead of buying expensive coolant? I assume you can't do that now, because it'll freeze. Sorry, what's that, friend? There you go, Bear. Yeah, maybe there is an age on here that it needs to be, but it's all in Finnish. Is it there, maybe? That's the address, isn't it? Chris, man, thank you for the sub. Ads while I'm talking to my boyfriend? I don't think so. You're very generous for picking me, my love. Alright, it's in Finnish. If only, Bear, we had someone here that spoke fucking Finnish. Right, sir, sorry, I need to get some coffee. I actually do need to get some coffee, because I'm due at Razor's in 2 hours. And I'm getting tired, my fatigue's getting high. Oh, it's nice to not have the tractor sounds. Think of me, Chris, man.
Saatana!
Oh, that was like a 1 in 6 chance of getting that word. I think it's the same form as the regular inspection. Lazy topless good, true, always. Oh dear. Gay romance? What, between me and that guy? Tamo's going to be the next one under the bridge. Fuck, that don't count, by the way. I meant to put my thumb up there, but we'll have a smoke as well. Actually, Boyo does sell cigs, but I can't buy them yet. We'll go buy them after we've been to the After we've emptied the shit truck. Has my fan belt sold? It hasn't. The woman is useless. Just sits in there taking my money all day. Should we go visit Uncle at the care home? Should we be a good nephew? No, I've not got time. I've got money to be made. Sorry, Uncle. Next time. Oh, you mean me and Chris, man, I see. This song, by the way, gets the VOD's copyright struck. I think Topless Guns. Has he maybe put like one of his mates' bands on the radio or something? Decided, yeah, 120, it's at like 15 or something now, Bear. It's ridiculous. I suppose it is a flea market, I should have thought better. Now wait for the glow plugs. I didn't. Start anywhere? No. Yes, I know the battery's on, but I understand. Sorry for the beeping, everybody. Now it'll start. Meanwhile, I'm freezing to death. If only they added a volume slider side. I do wish they did, Chris Glenn, because everything else is at perfect volume in this game sometimes, except the tractor, which blows your head off. Wait, you can reverse without the brake pressure up fully. Can you go forward with it? Or is it going to judder? It drives in low box before the brake pressure is maxed. That's interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do with that information. I always buy my timing belt second hand, yeah, from a flea market as well, of all places. Why would somebody be getting rid of a timing belt? Maybe because they're just generous or they ordered one too many. Actually, I did order one too many, that's kind of true. I mean, if you think about it, Bear, we're getting all of these things from the second-hand classified magazine, right? So they're third-hand in this case. Alright then, let's go deal with Razor. For those of you that don't like weirdos, look away. So we'll do this for Chris, man. Because I'm happy he's here. Why are they in the shit truck? Razor. Good afternoon. How are we? Yeah. Can I empty? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. That's cost me a couple of grand to give away my poo. Back up the Aldonso Hall and let the... I'm assuming that was mistranslated there. Giving it look like a proper noun. Right, back him in. Should be about right. And do you know what? I'm gonna chase it down. I don't know if there is a death by putting your face under this. What would it say in the newspaper if I managed to drown? I mean, you can drown in shit in this, but not from just standing with your face to this. I can't remember what it actually says, and you talked over it. Wonderful. I'm not making Bear's life as a translator any easier, is it? Right, down to 3,200, but spend money to make money, right? I do need to fill this thing up, don't I, for a recall? It's been above a quarter of a tank for ages. But I've got nothing else I can really do on the car other than the wiring without, like, the battery and all that. There's no point in wiring it up if you've not got a battery to wire it up to, right? And I need an oil filter and I need spark plugs and I need all sorts. They're bought from the shop. So if I'm going to the shop anyway, I might as well do this shit up while the light's on. While the light's on, he says. The light in question is the sun. It's a big light. Can't believe Chaz admitted to us yesterday that he's the type of person that has all the big lights on in his house. I knew he was a degenerate, but that's just ridiculous. There's limits to how much a person can let you down, but Chaz isn't. I'll carry on, good morning. Been to the market, picked up my beer and chips, and I too am having to deal with shit problems. Looks at Bowser and his crate disgusting. The temperatures have dropped, but no snow. Yeah, I blame you and this stupid game. Has Bowser had himself an interesting morning? Is it just an AI translator, though? Who struggles with thick accents, maybe. I'll carry on, good morning. I think I'm back down here too high again. Yeah, Finland FM has had the biggest buff of anything in this game. Morning, pal. Say morning, it's about 3 p.m. Now to do the dirty work, as it were. I wonder if I can get away with not putting all of this down. I've always thought this and then always forgot, but I've remembered at a good time. Translate from the voice files, maybe, yeah. But there can't be that many if somebody was to translate it by hand, right? Because if I don't have to put the entire... the rear working lights on, don't I? 'Cause it's dark as arseholes. If I don't have to put the entire pipe down, it makes getting the pipe back out at the end of the job massively easier. Like if I just put sort of that much down, but then stop it before it wants to drag the rest in. Drag the rest in. Of course it did. That's like some weird interrogation scene. If this was the opening to like an Alien film or something, you wouldn't bat an eye, would you? Why does some of the radio songs remind me so much of ABBA? I'm not sure. This is supposed to be like Nordic 80s and 90s music and 70s music, so I can't see how there's such a crossover, but you're right. I'm going to beer. Do I have any beers? I think they added an interior light to this, didn't they? Yeah. Any beers? None. Balls. How's it going, mate? Bit of a shitty job. It's also very dark. For anybody that's not Martin, there's a guy sat here and I'm waiting for him to pay me the money. I'd have a smoke as well, but I'm actually out. Remind me when we go to PSK that I need some cigs. I could stop off at the minimum, but I don't trust him anymore. Seeing as he charges me for coffee when everybody else gives it to me for free.
No kiitos vaan oikein paljon tosta.
Sorry, mate. I'm here. Hang on. I'm back. Hello. Yes. Good. Thank you very much. Take the money and let's get on with our lives.
Mennään
Yep.
jatkamaan elämiämme tästä. Kiitos hoidon.
Then I've got 2 more that are a long way away. I don't intend on doing them today. Come in and throttle down. Let's go get the poo pipe. It's been a while since I've had that bug where it turns into some kind of space octopus thing. Stop. Fuck. Get out. I need to do a test to see whether or not the whole thing needs to go down in there, just to stop it being a pain in the ass to get the pipe out. Yeah, there was a bug I had once. It's in one of the best of, so some clip buried deep in the channel, where I drove away while the pipe was still stuck in the ground around the hull, and then it snapped off there and like twanged into the air. But it went so high, it was like zigzag crisscrossing across the sky in every direction, to the point where it started to like fill the whole sky with unlimited poo tube. Rear working lights off, seatbelt on. Let's go fill this up and go get, finally, all the supplies we need to get the car put together. I've got myself a little bit nervous that I've not seen a clutch fluid container thing, the clutch cylinder. I can't imagine this engine doesn't need one unless it's like coupled in with the brake fluid thing. I don't know. Of course, don't let me know if we do or don't need one. But I might go buy a classified magazine and just check. Like, somebody might be selling one which would confirm that they exist. But as it stands, it seems like there's nothing that I don't have regarding car components. Unless that's, like I say, the last thing. It's going to be brave here. Whew. Where's the tank on this? Left side, right? Ignore the scrap pile. Could also check the scrap pile to see if there is. I need to check the doors, don't I? Somebody pick a number between 1 and 10. Found the full list of subtitles. There's 300 lines of subtitles. I guess that's not bad though, because you hear about KCD having like 18,000 lines or something, right? Somebody pick a number between 1 and 10. I swear it's not a trap. It actually isn't a trap this time. I'm going to put my card in for this, I think. Elkirion says 7. Right, you've just picked something from the menu, Elkirion. For lunch. I don't know what it is, but 7's going to have picked something. It better be good. It better not be like soup or something. What do I want here? Probably, I mean, if we go big. Then it won't overcharge me, will it? Beer and brats, and liver and onion. Normal diesel for me, please. And we wait. Ooh dear, everybody stretch. I nearly smoked then just for the ambient, just for like the FCI nature of it. That would have been fatal. Well, they're coming up 150 hours of playing this blind and I've not died in the game yet. Still on the first life. Chop counter still reads 0. starting to wonder where the first death's going to come from. The rally? It's driving at the speeds needed in a rally on icy roads. But if I manage to survive on my first life all the way until the rally, then surely I deserve some credit. Which is hard to come by in this book. But I've said it before. Do you know where Bilbo says to Dumbledore, he says, I feel like butter spread over too much bread. That's what this life's starting to feel like. For the amount of progress I've had, I'm like 130 hours in or something. And it feels like I should have done, like, them hours just seem to just be going off over the horizon when there's not a great deal of substance in the playthrough just yet. My money is still on tragic freezing to death after getting stuck somewhere. I was thinking exactly the same, Schmitz, yeah. It'll be some bug that'll flip the car over and I'll freeze to death, won't I? I did bear, yeah, I suppose. Excuse me. I suppose the rally is not that much of a concern, because by the time you got to the rally... Fucking hell, that was 500 marks. Yeah, you've got the harness and the bucket seat and everything. Also, to Schmitz's point, you need to go warm up, it's cold as dicks. Yeah, exactly. I know Radware hates it, but I still think it's a good way of explaining the system in this game, where every time you crash, you've got like a... It's like playing Russian roulette, right? There's 6 bullets in the chamber, but if you have the roll cage, it removes one of the bullets. So you're like, I don't know, fucking 12% less likely to die. If you remove... if you have your belt on, the racing harness, it removes another bullet. If you have the helmet on, it removes another bullet, and so on, so. Every time you crash, you make it safer and safer and safer. So by the time it's rally time, I've got all of that stuff going. That you're very unlikely to die during the rally. Most of my crash deaths in my summer car were not on the rally, right? They were most of them were fucking cousin related, let's be honest. But given he can't even stay on the road in this game, I don't think he's going to be as much of a concern. Until the one day that Toppler's going to fix his cousin, and I'm anticipating him being just as fucking useless. I'll train him,
Hey,
yeah.
sorry I can't talk. I'm on phone.
Fucking Martin. Look at him, he's got his new role now. As being an annoying PSK inhabitant. Gone are the days, Martin, when you was bombing around in a slick Satsuma. Bet you've upgraded now. I bet you're an Audi driver now. Typical. Sat there on his phone. Nose in the air. Can't drive for shit. Alright, back to this. Martin gonna have to do. If I give the bits. This was a lot easier in my summer car because you could just hold over it. Exactly, Martin. Smell it on you. It's the woolly jumper you walk around in here with. Telling everybody it's cashmere when it evidently isn't. Imagine how cheap this would be if it was cherry. Yes, Trim, my love. I ain't answering that. I don't trust you.
Martini McBride has entered the building.
Martini McBride. Chris Man, thank you for the bits as well. Audis have high gamma. Is that why you wear your sunglasses indoors at night? Come on, will you fill up for crying out loud? Save tons of money with the cherry, yeah. No, I refuse. I mean, you could just do it. Like, the only bit of road you need to drive is the bit that crosses over to PSK, right? Otherwise, you could just exist entirely on tax-free fuel and save a fucking fortune. But no, I've just put a grant in this and got 2/3 of a tank.
Voi vittujen kevää.
Mitä tällä tiedolla sitten tekee?
Finally.
Ei varmasti tee yhtään mitään. Kukaan.
It costs 450 to fill that bit. I think I don't get charged for the 50 though.
Käyttää joten.
Speaking of Martin, might be an update on the radio from Radio Man. How's their look?
Vittu.
Press one to punch Martin just to test the limits of the law. No, I'm not going back to prison. I ain't going back to fucking prison. I've already lost my job because I went to prison. Right, Alkirion said 7.
Ai vittu, mä tuskin malta oon.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are having meatballs, apparently. Alkirion has chosen. Shag it down. Shag it down. I'm not getting any younger. Hello? Where did you go? Oh, she's here. Okay, Shaggy Dan's like salty. It's absolute pleasure to see you. Can I have a lot of stuff? I need a packet of cigs, lovely. I need an oil filter, some spark plugs, 2 light bulbs, an alternator belt, a battery, 3 brake fluids, some coolant, some motor oil, and that'll do me. Actually, I'm going to need a fire extinguisher as well. Now, where's she gone?
Jumalauta.
I'm getting the fire extinguisher just in case the car catches fire. Sorry, for when the car catches fire. Martin, stop staring at me, please. Wandering around with his sunglasses on, drinking his energy drink. What a scumbag. Salty. How are we? Lovely. Can I have 70?
Voi saatana.
No, you do not. Look at it. That must be where you store your ego, is it? Okay,
And
I've
now
just
for the latest in the cheeky news. Not content with simply beating the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward. Good luck, Cheeky.
Painu vittuu, saatana.
Still not had my meatballs. Oh, I did easy green, that's true. Yeah.
Voi saatana.
Yes, I got fired. I went to prison. Gonna drink loads of milk now. I went to prison, and the second I got out, I got a phone call from Dougie saying, I don't think you're committed enough to this job, and sacked me. Martin DM Drip. Salty. Hello, I'd like to drink all of... Thank you. Right, we'll do that after. I've got a theory. Because when you're in prison, the milk lowers your problem. So maybe the way to wean ourselves off alcohol finally is to just drink loads of milk. Yeah, there is, baby. You can't... you still can't buy it like you can in my summer car, alas. You might need it also if the meatballs are very spicy. What, the milk? Or the fire extinguisher, I'm with you. Buttermilk. Whenever I hear buttermilk, I always think... Sorry, can anybody remember there was a goat on YouTube called Buttermilk? That is one of the best things ever. This is back in the shared internet instead of the new one.
Joo. Ei kun mä oon täällä jossain hevonvitun kuusessa taas täällä. Helvetin. Mikä vitun paikka nyt onkaan, niin...
What, buttermilk curry isn't made of that goat?
Ei, mä saan idikseen.
Chaz, welcome back.
No saat sen kyllä.
Who's it bake? Oh, it's a common thing, right? But still, when I think of it, I think of the goat, because it's this baby goat that used to run around and it used to jump on other goats' backs and do big flips and stuff. And in the early internet, that was all we ever needed. That kept us busy for 6 months. Everybody stopped talking about milk. have the supplies we need for the car. I need to get that battery on soon, though, don't I? Because they've got like a short shelf life. Right, where's Shaggy Dan?
Omistaja vei, niin tilataan joku pullo jäissä siihen pöytään, jotain skumppaa. No ei ne yleensä...
I don't mind salting, I don't have to rely on it for
puhutaan sit myöhemmin.
car parts. Right, where's Shaggy? I need these fucking meatballs. We're having a meatball and milk challenge.
Pitää saada siihen pöytään, kato, pitää pröytäällä, pitää näyttää, että nyt on fyrkkaa, palkka tuli just. Ei sillä ole mitään väliä, jos se palkka on mennyt seuraavan päivän.
Got back from a gym training session, told him I'm not worried about weightlifting and wanted to do stretching for your back. Dude absolutely obliterated you with stretches within 15 minutes. I've got things I need to work on. There's nothing like a sharp reminder of how fit we are. Oh yeah, we are, right? Hello, Shaggy. I would like meatballs, please. Never had it before. 65 marks.
Liian halpa maku tai liian
Thank
halpa
you.
kämppä.
I'll be over here where I usually sit. Miserable. Like I usually am. It really is strange that we don't get a card from Penner here. Guess who crashed into our restaurant? Fucking Penner. He claimed it wasn't his fault. And then he came and just ate something. God damn it, the grill was open and it was already 10 o'clock. Penner's cousin, by the way. I've not seen that before. Right, the big PSK milk experiment. Problem is high. Does milk fix problem out of prison like it does in prison?
Ja mä mietin, mä katon täällä, että vittu,
No.
paskoks joku housu vai mikä vittu täytön tää? No oli miten oli. Se on varmaan tää saffa itse asiassa, kun helvetti. No joo. Vittu palataan sitten. Palataan sitten enää.
So why does it do it in prison but it doesn't do it here? Can I take one beer and then do the milk?
Niin, otetaan niille sellaisia, totta kai niinku
Yeah, so
katteella.
that trick works.
Otetaan siitä meidän voitot.
But that's less about the milk and more about the beer.
Voidaan miettiä sit siellä jotain systeemiä, millä oikeesti niinku saadaan erotettua idiootit taas rahoistaan, koska... No niin just. Niinpä.
Oh, missed it.
Ei niinku... Ei tällaisten idioottien kuulu.
Same as water, yeah.
Ei ne vittu osaa käydä.
Well, I'm no longer hungry enough for my meatballs.
Kaikkeen ihan vittu.
So that's just going on as fat and not as
Ei niillä oo niinku... Ei siinä oo mitään järkeä.
Sustenance.
Me vois käyttää jotain yleishyödylliseen.
I hope that bounced off the wall and it might, right in Swede.
No jossain vitun sairaalassa makaa 50-vuotiaana maksakilosin kanssa ja me maksetaan.
Right.
No joo, mut joo.
I do need a wee bear, but I'm not going to this time. I've made that mistake in the past.
Ei se oo lähes yhtään mihinkään, niin me voidaan samalla hyötyä siitä. Kohdataan niille niinku siistei kledjui, matkapuhelimia, vaikka joku autokyyti, tiiäksä.
Where's me tea? Hello? Fucking about for ages. Canalkerion finds the one. They must be out there killing the pig. Okay, maybe ordering food here was a mistake, because now I don't need the food because I had the milk. Should have got some energy drinks and just left. Hello, Mazak.
Tässä olisi tää teidän ruokanne.
Thank you.
Hyvät.
Appreciate it. Look at that. That don't look all that bad. Thoughts from 1 to 10. Lovely. Right, let's. This is gonna make my problem go bad. It didn't. It wasn't salty enough. What is it? It was apparently meatballs, Schmitz. It was just a PNG of some meatballs. Right, I'm off. Thank you all. Now say thank you to Mazak for his tip. Thank you, Mazak. Tipping in Europe? That fucker's getting paid a wage, you don't make no tips. Right, you up there, you there, you there. So much shit, Jesus. You there, the rest of it's in that bag. I'm gonna have to transfer all this over to the tractor, aren't I? Now this is full and empty at the same time. Such is the shit truck. And it even runs beautifully. Right, let's go and make the transfer. Come on, brakes. I like the idea of rate this meal from 1 to 10 and Schmitz is like, what even is it? Sorry if you're watching Topless. I'm watching Topless.
Päätä ja vaivaako armotonta? Ei hätää. Juokaat Ojutkangas on avannut uuden klinikan Ouluun. Enää ei tarvitse matkustaa Helsinkiin asti, vaan apu löytyy Oulun.
Right, where did I park the tractor? Here. I don't know why I insist on having the shit truck in this yard at the moment, but that's where I last left it, so I suppose that's where it's staying. Just completely blocked the view from the flea market because the lady in there is violent knobhead. Do I go visit Uncle in the care home? Too tired. Too tired this time. Oh no, wait, I need to transfer everything to the... I'll pull the tractor up. We'll do it that way. I should probably go fuel the tractor as well, though, shouldn't I? Which is the annoying bit. Press 1 to fuel the tractor off stream, and press 2 to just sit and gamble with Scotty until I pass out. No, wait, they're both the same thing. I do need to gamble with Scotty. And I've only got 15 minutes of the stream left. And we'll make the... yeah. Alright, I'm nipping over. I want to feel up the tractor off stream. I couldn't even sleep in here. I'm eating so much meatballs. Right, just a little bit of gambling. I can stop whenever I want. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh shit, I should really say hello to Uncle on the way. Uncle, how are we? Do you want your TV on?
On ihan last season.
Okay, no, that's too much noise. Uncle, it was nice to see you. Okay, just a tiny bit of gambling. Stop whenever I want. Alright, prediction. We're not going to do an actual prediction, but do I get to 3k first or 2k? You can probably piss wherever you want to in here. That's true, actually. Who's going to tell me off? It smells the same anyway. Do I get to 3k first or 2k? I'm going to go 100 mark bets. Basic. Venti. First to get to 21. If you go over, you lose. I'm going to stand at 17 and not take the risk. He's on 2 currently. 5. 9. 17. He has to get 4 or less. It's fine. Another 50. And I'm already... Okay, we've lost 2. Brilliant. I'm currently at 12. I'm going to hit at 12. I need a 9 or lower. Jacks are worth 11. Queens are worth 12. Kings are worth 13. Another 50 mark bet, please, Scotty. Right, I need a 10 or lower. I need a 7 or lower. I need a 6 or lower. Ooh, I'll stand at 19. What can you do, Scotty? What can you do? What can you do? He's at 14. Got him. Yeah. I'll increase the bets to 100 marks. I need a 7 or lower.
Oh.
Absolutely stunning. This is how I'm going to make all of my money. Okay, I'm going to stand at 18. I'm holding at 18, hoping he can't get higher than 18 and lower than 21. He's on 6. He's on 12. He's fucked himself. No, he hasn't.
Saatana!
Got it perfect. This fucking shit's rigged. Right, I need a 6 or lower. Perfect. He has to absolutely nail this. So he's currently on 13. He's on 22. Got him. Right, back up to 100. Stand at 12. 9 or lower. 5 or lower. Would you stand at 16? Given he's already on he's on 11, so he needs a 10 or lower. Do you reckon, Schmitz? I need a 5 or lower. He needs a 10 or lower, which is a very big window. He would have to get one of the 3 face cards to beat me, right? So I'm going to lose either way. No, wait. No, wait. He has to get... Oh, fucking hell, I messed it. Okay, I'm going to stand. I'll take your word for it. He can beat me with a lot less, can't he? And he just has, I think. No. Now he needs to get a face card to lose. Fuck. We were doomed either way there, it feels like. Alright, we're on 9. Comfortably.
Vittujen vittu!
That was a fucking fat chop. Okay, 10 minutes. What's the max bet up to anyway at this point? I'll have to look after this. Hit at 14, hit at 15, 6 or lower. 18 will do. There's a lag in your messages, or is chat all fucked up? Every type the word bananas while I'm busy. I was working out whether Schmitz's chat was fucked. You've gone and done this. Max bet currently is... We're getting him up there, look. Max bet currently is 200... That's just the maximum I can afford to bet. That's not even... Okay, we're really creeping him up there now. Because I want to know what he offers at the max bet. Should we go a bit ballsy and go 200? 250? No. 200. 100. Standing at 8. 12 I can afford to hit. What would chop me here? A 9 or above, right? A 10 or above. So it's a 7 or above would chop me. Stand at 19, I'll take that. No, 8 or above it would have shot me, wouldn't it? Okay, we're on 11. Has he just done me? No, surely I get him here. Has he just done me? That's a risky one. I've got him.
Oh.
Okay, 250. We've survived. 250 again. Oh, I didn't want to see 13. I need a 9 or lower. Oh, 17. I'm going to have to stand at 17, otherwise I'm going to lose a lot of money here. But I'm probably going to lose it anyway. He's done me. Bitch. Right, final bet. If I lose this, I can't afford to go below to it. No, I can. I've got one more 50 if I go below. I'll stand at 18. Oh, pray for me. Got him.
Oh.
Okay, we've afforded another bet. Go for another 100. I did say I'd go until I was either above 2k. Why did I just press I meant to stand.
Saatana.
I meant to fucking stand. I also need to drive home, don't I? Stand at hit at 13. Stand at 20 all day. I should probably stop and drive home at this point. We'll go to the apartment. Well, at least he's chopped himself.
Oh.
Lovely. Do you know what, Scotty? I'll quit while I'm about where I was when I came in. It's like Bear says it stinks of this anyway. Nobody's done that. I mean, the real thing you should be angry about is not me doing this, it's the fact that they've put all these people in a care home that doesn't have any toilet facilities. Sickening, really, Scotty. Sleep well with my fucking money. Lovely. I mean, never to invite you to your house. Only if my urine meter's high. Bye, everybody. Bye, Uncle. Bye, Trim. Oh, I thought they'd lock me in then. Right. We will drive home. Oh, wait. Do I drive home in the shit truck? Trying to think what I do off stream. Maybe I'll drive, because I'm going to do the shit sucks, so on Monday we can just get to work on working on the car. Maybe I drive this home, then I can drive the shit truck back and suck poo on the way, right? And it's got all of the supplies in it. We'll drop them off at the Yep. Fisty, welcome to the stream. The car's nearly done. Just need to wire it, and I'm terrified of wiring it. Slightly irritating there. Yeah, there wasn't a great deal left to do on it turns out. Now, whether it's put together in a way that can be driven, who knows? But once I've wired it up, we're in the process of turning the key. So now, let's drive home. I won't bore you with the shit sucks. So on Monday, when we get back to this game, it's time to, yeah, as I say, finishing touches. You get to watch a man lose his mind trying to wire up a car. I might use the flag, even though it's Satsuma specific. It might at least help me make sure to remember things like the regulator and all that stuff. How would that be cheating? So you dare assume that we're bored of poo-related activities? That's true, actually. I don't want to make judgments on you people and what you're willing to stand, given that long-winded crap we've got through in this channel. Lovely. We're home even with a bit to spare as well. So, there's nothing in there that can spoil, is there? It's mostly just cigarettes and car components. We've got the fire extinguisher. And some fireworks and stuff. Could have a firework display, but I might wake up my neighbours. Speaking of... Why is it dark inside? Why is the heating not on?
Saatana.
There's been enough in my bank to pay the rent, right? It's just an outstanding electric bill. Oh god, I've been messaged by the unemployment office. I have to remember every day I worked at Futufon. I'm not doing that now. No. We'll work that out on Monday. Thank you all for joining me for no, I've got time left, haven't I? Seems silly to heat both places. Got to just move on. I suppose so, but then I like having this place as a place to save. I suppose I could, like, get this place down to barely any, like, just keep the heating on, right? Just as a place to sleep and save and stuff. There's the kitchen light that I never use. There's this side bedroom. I could turn the heating down and stuff, right? Could maybe get this place so it's just functional to save in, but isn't ridiculous on electric. Good point. Anyway, this has been a productive week. Even though I went to prison, worked off my probation period at Futufon, got sacked from Futufon, finally got the control arm, put the car together in its entirety, almost, and now we just need to do the wiring and we can start trying to get it turning over. Hey, wait a minute, do I need to take this off the list? I do, look. The to-do list is starting to have real things on it now. Just rent the room out to Sothan, yeah. I mean, I might as well, if he just let me save at his house, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Maida, welcome to the stream and good afternoon. It's been a good it's been a good week. It's been a very prison week, but it's been a good week. Lovely. Right, one last stretch, and then that's going to do it. We'll go play marbles. I will be back next week for more My Winter Car on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But for now, thank you for putting up with a lot of tractor noise today. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to press this. Oh, I'm looking forward to playing this game finally. I've crossed the line now. 130-something hours in, and it's now time to finally start turning the key on the car. I've got to check my time played there, but when it's saving, which takes about 50 hours at the moment, checking your time played, there's not an option because it'll crash the game like it almost did last week. Right, all I ask of you people is that somebody beats Olga in marbles today. Preferably an orange, but I'd be happy with anybody else, because a golden Olga is just not good for anybody. The song you like is called Discoloiter. What, so it actually exists? Wait, is that why I've been getting copyright struck? I thought that all the music in this game was the originals. Discolita. Right. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all next week. 132 hours is the playtime on a single life. And I still haven't managed to turn the car over yet. Right, if you fancy taking part in a single run of marbles on stream, stick around. For those that aren't, I'll see you all tomorrow. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for the bits and the subs and the host and everything. I apologise that the alerts were muted. I hope that wasn't muted for too long. Well, let's get into marbles, shall we? If you don't know, when you join the Discord, the Doomhaus Discord, you are randomly assigned a coloured name, either green or orange. The greens and the oranges take part at the end of every stream. Disco Evening is what it's called. Not on Saturdays in this game because they've removed it. When you join the Discord, you're randomly assigned a colour. The greens and the oranges, and they take part at the end of every stream to determine who is the golden named person of the century of the day. There is a points total, which I haven't even put on screen yet, and if you'd like to contribute to that points total where the oranges desperately need the fucking points, then you must simply type the password now, and the password is wiring. Go. Right, it's been a heavy tractor afternoon, so I'm going for a slightly smaller marbles. Unfortunately, it has trim in it for the greens. We have Polar for the greens, Fisty for the greens, Siddles for the oranges, Easy Green for the greens, Jam Wedge for the greens, Dougie for the greens, Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens, Schmitz for the oranges, Alcarion for the oranges, 6-4 for the greens, Bear for the greens, Azar for the greens, Tagslack, good afternoon, for the oranges, Chaz for the greens, Martin for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Chris Man, my love, for the oranges. And Kat, good afternoon, for the greens. Okay, maybe not. 20 marbles enter. First person to pick it between. We have Trim, Paula, Fisty, Siddles, Easy Green, Jamwedge, Dougie, Lundio, Schmitz, Alkirion, 6-4, Bear, Azar, Tag Slack, Chaz, Martin, Shaggy Dan, Mina, Chrisman, and Kat. 12 oranges and 8 greens. The oranges have the fucking numbers for once. That can't be true, can it? Is that true? Hang on, let me recount. Martin said 9. We have Trim, Paula, Fisty, Easy Green, Jamwedge, Dougie, Lundios, 6-4, Bear, Azar, Chaz, and Martin. No, I'm miles off. Siddles, Schmitz, Alkirion, Tag Slack, Shaggy Dan, Mina, Chris. Okay, no, we've got 7 oranges and 13 greens. How did I get that fucking counting so badly? Did I miss Cats? I don't know if that is an easy mistake to make. I've got you only once, Alkirion. Fuck me. Oh, Azzy's in. Okay, we've got 1 extra orange. 8 oranges to 13 greens. Azzy, good afternoon. Right, 21 marbles enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presses. Martin's got us on thin ice. 21 enter and we begin. Good luck. I can think of like 3 or 4 greens that were here earlier that are here as well, so we're getting away with this. There's August missing that was here earlier, Gwynblade was here earlier, Sothan was here earlier, Pat was here earlier. It's fine. Speaking of Gwynblade, 89 seconds is his record on this level. Oranges, can we beat it? Augur won't be winning today because he's busy. Alright, in the top 5 currently, we have Mina and Azzy for the oranges. But that does mean there's a lot of green. Can somebody hit that jump pad? Don't know how that works. Bear's gone for his boom early. Somebody's died just off screen. Siddles won't be winning this one, it would appear. Unless there's some late stunts. This is a good strong lead from Azzy. He's lost a bit of speed, but still managed to hold on to that right-hand side. Cats, Dougie, Pola, Martin all there as well. So Azzy is on the lead on his own at the moment. And 6th, or 5th I should say, is the green, the closest orange behind. Nobody's going middle, are they? Not yet. Alright, so it all depends on who gets a good exit. The greens always end up with somebody coming through the spinner in a better position. Oh, Azzy actually managed that. Polar got such a perfect run through that spinner. But Azzy is still clear. Polar is arriving at speed. Polar now in the lead. Can Polar put the greens, 7 points clear? Azzy, you need to get out, because if you don't, a green will. Jamwedge, Trim, Easy Green all storming away behind. Azzy, get the drop. He does. Jamwedge is going early. Could this be Jamwedge's first point of the year? All the people in that top section still haven't managed to get out. Still haven't managed to get out. Jamwedge enters the toilet. Can he get a good circle? It looks like the greens are just swarming here. Azzy and 6-4 are neck and neck at the top. So many greens in there. It's going to take an orange miracle, this. What's happening? Siddles. I don't know how that happened. We got an orange miracle. There's 3 of them in the top 5. Azzy managed to come second. What? I don't know what happened. I'm not sure. But the orange has got a point. I'll take it. That's the wrong fucking thing, Siddles? I don't know what you did there, but we're 5 points behind now instead of 6, instead of 7. I will take that. Augur, take your fucking crown off. Siddles' first point of the week for the oranges, and it's Friday tomorrow. Shh. Lovely. Siddles, how many is that for the year? Siddles now on 4. I think you've comfortably qualified for most things. Those orange magnets are working really well. Today, at least. Your jinx worked again, thanks. Swarming is what we do. Siddles. How did you manage that? And Azzy, just look how tight that is. Right, Ads are starting. I need to get out of here quick, sharpish today. So I'm going to thank everybody for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything as usual. But more importantly, thank you all for spending your time in Soft Place this afternoon. Everybody enjoy your evenings, sleep well, eat well, look after each other, and if I don't see you in Discord or anywhere else, I will see you bright and early tomorrow for more Sons of the Forest. Friday came quick. You're all lovely, but somebody think of me a final word as I say Easy Green, Schmitz, Fisty, Siddles, Azar, Dougie, Bear, 6-4, Azzy, Alkarion, Cat, Mina, Shaggy Dan, Martin, Chaz, and everybody else. Go look out for friends of the Doomhaus that might be live right now. I love you all. The final word for today is, other than congratulations to Siddles, get your motor running. Yeah! Head out on the highway, but not using cherry diesel.